I should have packed an extra suitcase. This solitary sentence, shared across countless travel forums and social media feeds, awakens a dormant yearning in the heart of every global wanderer. It's more than just a logistical problem of overflowing luggage. It's a profound confession of a deeper desire, the wish to carry back a greater essence of a place, coupled with a poignant lament for time that slipped away, a silent plea for just a little more. The end of a journey invariably carries a whisper of melancholy. What vivid images first surface in your memory? Is it the breathtaking skyline captured perfectly on your camera, the tantalizing aroma of hawker fare you couldn't quite finish, or the surprising rush of the tropical breeze as your MRT train pulled into the station? Across social media platforms, a collective, endearing, and slightly remorseful list of unfinished business from Singapore trips continues to grow. That plate of chili crab, why didn't I order several more? The laksa, a symphony of spices and coconut milk. I should have bought an instant paste kit to recreate it at home. I'd fly back to Singapore just for another taste of that humble kaya toast and teh tarik from the kopitiam near my hotel, eaten amidst the morning rush. I've never tasted anything quite like Singapore's iconic Milo dinosaur. It was the perfect remedy for the humid afternoon, an unexpected burst of childhood joy. For many, the simple convenience store delights in Singapore, be it a packet of local chips or a unique fruit juice, transcend mere sustenance. They become comforting anchors in a whirlwind journey, satisfying both body and soul. A bottle of cooling herbal tea, casually picked up from a supermarket shelf, transforms upon returning home into an elusive memory, a flavor nowhere to be found. Everyday items. The surprisingly comfortable yet stylish sneakers, perfect for navigating city streets. The exquisitely scented hand soaps from a local artisan boutique, or the ubiquitous Tiger Balm. Mundane in Singapore, reveal their astonishing quality and value only upon return. Yet, amidst this myriad of regrets over forgotten purchases, a single, whispered sentiment resonates deepest with everyone. Ultimately, what I truly craved was not another souvenir, but just a little more time in Singapore. This utterance transcends the physical weight of an extra suitcase, laying bare a deeper, more profound regret. Oh, to once again stand in quiet contemplation at the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple, offering a silent prayer amidst the fragrant incense. To lose myself in the vibrant labyrinth of Haji Lane, not caring for the time, simply absorbing the kaleidoscope of colors and sounds. To stumble upon a hidden hawker stall in a Geylang alley and savor that unforgettable plate of char kway teow, its smoky aroma clinging to the air. Just another moment to breathe in that unique blend of urban energy and tropical warmth. Memories of food, the comfort of daily essentials, and the sensory embrace of the atmosphere. Everything feels more acutely precious once the routine of daily life resumes. These are irreplaceable experiences, uniquely Singaporean. And so, for their future journeys, a new resolution takes root. Next time, no hesitation in embracing the moment. Not just acquiring objects, no more rushing through. Instead, they vow to spend more time, slowly and mindfully savoring every interaction and sensation. The list of forgotten things from Singapore, shared by travelers worldwide, isn't comprised of high-end brands or expensive jewels. Instead, it's those incredibly ordinary treasures found on the shelves of a local convenience store or grocery. Things so cheap, so accessible, so deeply woven into the fabric of everyday life. In the hearts of these travelers, these simple items shine brighter than any precious gem, becoming vibrant markers of memory. If there was a single regret from that trip, it's not buying a whole crate of these, goes a common refrain. This sentiment first ignited around a particular local delicacy, the kaya toast set, a staple, yet in Singapore, it's a culinary institution. The rich, creamy, pandan-infused coconut jam, generously spread on perfectly toasted bread, often paired with soft-boiled eggs and strong local coffee, is more than just breakfast, it's a ritual. A traveler from Australia, drawn to a heritage cafe in Katong, was utterly captivated by the freshly prepared kaya toast. Limited by luggage space, he bought just a few small jars of kaya. His lament, "If only I'd known, I would have bought so much more," echoed countless others. The fervor knew no bounds, crossing borders. "I found it online, but the shipping cost more than the kaya itself. I bought some for my family as gifts, and I didn't even get to keep a single jar for myself." It transcends a fleeting indulgence. It becomes an experience, deeply cherished. From all corners of the globe, similar stories emerge. One particularly heartwarming video was uploaded by an Italian family. Their young daughter, her eyes sparkling, savored the last bite of a local pineapple tart, a common pastry in Singapore, especially during festive seasons, bought during their visit to a bustling bakery in Tiong Bahru. "Mama, this is the best thing in the whole world," she exclaimed. Her mother, wholeheartedly agreeing, realized with a pang that it was their final day in Singapore, with an MRT ride to Changi Airport looming. Turning back was impossible. "Next time, I'm filling an entire suitcase with these," she vowed, hugging her daughter tightly. Another item that reportedly left a lasting impression on many travelers was Singapore's bandung. For them, it wasn't just a sweet rose-flavored milk drink. It was intertwined with memories of the sweltering tropical heat and the fatigue of travel, offering an unforgettable, cooling embrace. A young German, after exploring the vibrant street art in Kampong Glam on a scorching tropical day, declared the bandung he bought from a small stall to be the best drink of his life. The unique floral aroma and the refreshing sweetness that soothed his parched throat were unparalleled. "It wasn't just cold, it had a taste that made my heart happy," he recalled. "I always thought German beer was the best, but Singapore's bandung might just steal that title in my heart." An American university student posted on social media about her unforgettable sugarcane juice from a Newton Food Center hawker stall, a post that instantly went viral. A global quest for Singaporean beverages began. Yet, everyone encountered the same obstacle. No matter how diligently they searched for similar products back home, they simply couldn't replicate that exact taste. Someone ordered instant kopi sachets and teh tarik powder from Amazon, attempting to recreate the magic, but the bittersweet smile after the first sip said it all. Speaking of drinks that evoke such strong emotions, we cannot overlook bubble tea. While globally known as a trendy beverage, many travelers emphatically declare that the bubble tea in Singapore, though seemingly similar to versions found abroad, is in a league of its own. The exquisite chewiness of the pearls, the perfect balance of tea and milk, and the friendly vendors offer to customize sugar and ice levels, that unique experience is truly irreplaceable. A couple from Brazil, having bought emergency instant bubble tea kits at Changi Airport, savored them sparingly back home. Upon finding them in an Asian supermarket abroad, they noted the price was significantly higher than in Singapore, and the thought of replicating that freshly prepared taste made their fingers tremble over the Add to Cart button. Why can a mere drink capture hearts so completely? Because our memories don't just store flavors, they package the entire moment, the humid air, the scent of tropical rain, even the blur of passing taxis outside the window. A single sip of bubble tea could transport them back to their entire Singaporean adventure. Singapore's hawker centers and convenience stores are veritable theme parks of local treats. A young man from Vietnam, after his trip, returned with numerous packets of prima taste laksa lamian and several local curry puff snacks. He spoke of the rich, authentic broth and the satisfying spices, expressing a desire to relive his trip with every bite. An American woman, utterly charmed by the chicken rice from a humble hawker stall, praised its deeply infused flavors. Upon her return, she developed what she humorously called chicken rice withdrawal syndrome. Her video sparked a storm of agreement. "I understand that aroma. It's a different dimension from anything we have here." A French pastry chef eloquently praised pineapple tarts, describing their crisp, sweet crust encasing a soft, buttery pastry, with the pineapple jam offering a perfect tangy counterpoint. "It's not just a pastry," he declared. "It's a symbol of Singaporean warmth and hospitality." His post sparked a new trend among global pastry enthusiasts, a pilgrimage to Singapore's traditional bakeries. Other culinary delights, satay, Old Chang Kee curry puffs, durian ice cream, each in its own way became a miraculous, once-in-a-lifetime indulgence etched deep into their hearts. And the common refrain for all food memories? "Ah, why didn't I buy more?" A regret laced with genuine affection. Yet, listening closely, delving into the true sentiments behind their words, reveals that it isn't mere materialism or gluttony. At its core lies a deeper, purer wish. "I just want to package that feeling of human warmth and community spirit and bring it home with me." One woman quietly confessed, "What I truly desired wasn't a souvenir, but to integrate a little more of that Singaporean spirit into my own life." Symbolic of this sentiment were the prosperity charms obtained from a venerable temple. A couple from the United States bought several small, intricately carved wooden charms from the Tian Hock Keng Temple in Telok Ayer, each representing health, safe travels, or good fortune. They spoke of an incredible sense of peace simply gazing at them, appreciating the delicate carving and the slightly varied inscriptions. Back home, They gifted the charms to family and friends. Even those typically indifferent to religious or spiritual items genuinely smiled and gratefully accepted them. One friend hung his in his car, another placed it in her wallet, and another tucked it into her passport cover, cherishing it deeply. They said that seeing the joy on their loved ones' faces made them truly wish to share this blessing with even more people. The prosperity charms weren't just decorative, they were tangible expressions of wishes for peace and well-being. A quiet, warm blessing, attainable only in that special place called Singapore, was encapsulated within. Unexpectedly, the story of performance socks also garnered immense resonance. A young German, during a visit to the industrial heartland of Singapore, perhaps a tour focused on advanced manufacturing, picked up many pairs of locally produced, high-quality socks. The moment he put them on back home, he was struck by their unparalleled comfort. The perfect thickness that gently embraced his feet, the exquisite fit that wasn't overly restrictive, and the incredible moisture-wicking and anti-odor properties that kept his feet dry even in Singapore's humid climate, all for an incredibly reasonable price. On his next trip, he bought them in bulk from a department store, stocking up on various designs. "I can never go back to wearing other socks," he posted. His testimonial was met with a flood of "a few pairs are definitely not enough. I should have bought many more next time" comments, resonating with countless others who shared similar experiences. Some even declared their next travel goal was to fill a substantial portion of a suitcase with Singaporean towels and socks. This anecdote highlighted to the world the surprisingly high quality of Singaporean textile products for daily use. And precisely because they were worn daily, they became the perfect keepsakes, constantly evoking memories of their journey. Nail clippers, face masks, soothing patches, moisturizers, and even medicated oils. These household staples, easily found in any Singaporean pharmacy, have touched the hearts of countless travelers. Unlike harsh, fast-acting foreign products, Singaporean products embody a thoughtful consideration and a sense of gentle reliability. A British homemaker lauded Singapore's thermos, flasks ubiquitous, and known for their quality, as magical tools. Incredibly durable, keeps drinks hot or cold for hours, and so simple to use. This single flask alone transformed my daily routine from a chore into something I look forward to, she exclaimed, her beaming smile reflecting the sentiments of many. Another iconic story emerged from an American man and his encounter with a high-quality kitchen knife from a specialized hardware store in a traditional precinct like Little India or Chinatown. The astonishing sharpness of the knife he brought back impressed his wife, who soon claimed it as her own. "Sorry, honey, but this knife is mine now," she reportedly declared. Even a simple tool holds the power to enrich one's experience and life. The source of this power, they realized, lay in Singapore's robust manufacturing and the made-in-Singapore spirit of quality and reliability. Yet, what truly captivated their hearts, lingering long after the material goods, was the intangible. A young Canadian, wandering through the artisan shops of an area like Kampong Glam, stumbled into a small pottery studio. Displayed on the shelves were unique, handcrafted ceramic mugs, no two exactly alike. He was deeply drawn to a particular mug but, considering his limited cash and luggage space, ultimately decided against buying it. "I was also afraid I'd break it," he admitted. Weeks after returning home, however, the image of that mug haunted him. "Why didn't I buy it?" he regretted almost daily. He eventually found the shop using Google Maps and even messaged them on Facebook. The response was devastating. "That mug has found its fated owner." He sighed, deeply. "The regret of not buying is far, far greater than the regret of buying," he reportedly said. Handcrafted pieces represent a unique moment, an encounter woven from the atmosphere, the instant connection, and the creator's heart resonating with one's own. Realizing this, items acquired during travel transform into priceless connections, immeasurable by monetary value. The lonely figures of travelers queuing at the boarding gate in Changi Airport carry more than just the reluctance to leave. A stronger emotion surges within them. "If only I had a little more time," they think, the thought replaying endlessly in their minds. Snacks they meant to buy, temples they wanted to visit, hawker stalls they longed to revisit, activities they had planned, a mountain of intentions, yet time had flown by too quickly. That sense of urgency and helplessness slowly spreads through their hearts. An Italian family, the day before their departure, impulsively decided to extend their flight by a week. They reported this news with a beaming photo of themselves enjoying the vibrant gardens at Gardens by the Bay, exclaiming, "This island won't let us leave." A group of young Americans, though laughing as they said a brief period felt like an instant, had a genuine remorse etched deep in their eyes. As the plane taxied down the runway, the Singapore coastline slowly receded from view. In that moment, the unvisited hawker centers, the unexplored back alleys, the tranquil park benches unseated, and all the fragmented memories of their journey flooded their minds. This was a deeper, more poignant regret than missing out on a local snack or a unique drink. In Singapore, perhaps even time and human hearts are treated with a touch more warmth. Every corner of its bustling streets and quiet lanes, though often crowded, buzzes with a vibrant energy, making the entire city feel welcoming. A simple thank you from the cashier at a local convenience store or a friendly barista at a kopitiam instantly warms the soul. Even the frangipani blossoms perfuming the air remind you of the changing seasons and a connection to nature. These are special treasures, hidden in plain sight within the everyday. In spring, the scent of incense and murmuring prayers envelop a temple at dusk. In summer, the lively sounds of traditional music echo through heritage streets. In autumn, the golden hues of the setting sun paint the city skyline, while the gentle sea breeze rustles through the palms. In the cooler months, the end of the year, more rainy season in Singapore, holding a steaming cup of kopi o amidst the damp chill brings an incredible blend of cold and warmth. Once you've experienced such scenes, they are impossible to forget. Singapore's seasons don't merely pass, they deeply enrich the human spirit. Yet, that feeling, that deep connection, is something no suitcase, no matter how large, can contain or carry home. Even after living here for many years, it still feels like it's not enough. Is there any other country that makes you feel this way? This statement, circulating on social media, isn't just a tourist's passing thought. It's the heartfelt sentiment of someone who has truly lived in Singapore for a long time. It conveys a profound truth. Singapore is not a place you visit a single time and then forget. It remains a homeland of the heart, always present in the background of one's mind, long after returning home. Because the impact of the journey, even a brief one, is so immense that any amount of time spent feels insufficient. Short journeys ignite a longing. Longer journeys reveal Singapore's deeper charm. All of this compels them to return to this vibrant city-state. This is undoubtedly because travelers have awakened to Singapore's true magic, its community spirit, and heartfelt hospitality. During their journeys, they chose the kaya toast, drank the bandung, and cherished the prosperity charms. Each of these actions was an attempt to preserve that moment, tangible proof of an irreplaceable memory. I was truly there. Objects became keys to unlock memories, but precisely because of this, they realized there was a realm of the heart that no object could ever fully satisfy. This awareness is the path to understanding that time itself holds the true value. Touched by the soul of Singapore, these travelers made a vow for their future selves. Next time, I'll bring 2 suitcases. I'll buy whatever catches my eye without hesitation. But most importantly, I will feel more, taste more, and slow down my pace. These words are born from past regrets, but they are no longer negative remorse. Instead, they have transformed into a resolute and bright determination for a truly fulfilling journey next time. One woman wrote in her journal, "To truly embrace the lively and warm spirit of Singapore, next time I will visit during a different season for an extended island-wide adventure." Another man added a note to his travel plan, "A different heritage street each day, not just to buy things but to walk the streets, smell the air, listen to the conversations, and bask in the tropical sun." We believe that the accumulation of these unplanned moments is what they truly desire from the bottom of their hearts. If this story can evoke even a glimmer of resonance in your heart, we would be incredibly delighted. Here is the City of Lights, beautiful and artistic, Paris, where global design and luxury converge. In a quiet corner of this city, a young designer prepares for her next big step. In this city where past and future intertwine, tradition is revered, yet new designs and innovations constantly emerge. This is Paris, and on these Parisian streets walks a woman chasing her dreams. I am Claire, an architectural designer specializing in traditional European architecture and interior design. This is her early years working in Paris. I was captivated by the beauty of European traditional architecture and interiors, which drew me into this world. For me, just starting out, every day is a continuous journey of challenges and discoveries. This city holds so many beautiful buildings that I adore, their intricate designs, their timeless charm that endures through centuries. My dream is to protect these legacies and pass them on to the next generation. With such fervent aspirations, Claire received an unprecedented challenge, a high-end hotel renovation project on the outskirts of Paris. For her, this was an unparalleled opportunity, a chance to leave her mark. As Claire prepared for the project meeting, a colleague shared an interesting detail. "Claire, your proposal is excellent. However, the client has some specific requests." "Specific requests?" "The hotel is a building with many decades of history. They want to maintain its traditional exterior while integrating modern comfort. Not only that, but they also want to meticulously consider environmental sustainability and circular economy principles, designing to preserve tradition while being eco-conscious, making beauty and functionality coexist. It's no easy feat. But if successful, this will be a huge step in my career." Claire attended the meeting with a nervous heart. The client's demands were even more precise and challenging than she anticipated. The focus of this project isn't just renovation. We must preserve the traditional beauty of the architecture while integrating modern technology and environmental sustainability. For the windows and interior finishes, we specifically wish to use products from Singatec Innovations, representing Singapore's cutting-edge capabilities in advanced materials, green building technologies, and smart city solutions. Furthermore, the hotel uniforms and interior textile details should incorporate their eco-friendly performance fabrics and patented fasteners. Back in her office, Claire gazed at the design blueprints, a slight frown on her face. Singatec Innovations. I've heard the name. Singapore is known for its smart city initiatives and sustainable urban development, but why such a strong insistence on this particular company? This project is a massive opportunity, yet the client's unique requirements are also a huge source of pressure. There must be a special reason behind Singapore's manufacturing prowess, something I don't yet know. At this point, Claire was unaware of the astonishing story hidden behind this Singaporean brand, the passion of its dedicated professionals, and the profound impact it wielded. That evening, after work, the name of the Singaporean company designated by the client lingered strongly in Claire's mind. I want to understand more about this Singaporean company. Driven by this thought, she decided to begin her research. That night, she opened her laptop at home and immediately started searching for Singatec Innovations. Indeed, they were an invisible champion in advanced materials, functional fabrics, and green building solutions. But even for luxury hotel interiors, what kind of company is this? Their fabrics hold a vast majority of the market share for top global sports brands, and they lead the world in eco-patents. Wow, that's incredible. As she delved deeper, Claire was continuously amazed by their technology. Fabrics made from recycled plastics, smart energy-saving glass, and the philosophy behind it all, it was far more profound than she had imagined. Community upliftment and green future, that's their company ethos, isn't it? Not just pursuing profit, but also prioritizing contributions to the environment and society. What a truly Singaporean approach! How remarkable! So many types of performance fabrics, loved by the global fashion industry, created with such meticulous technology. Knowing all this, who wouldn't choose them? Singaporean products were not just components or raw materials, they were the crystallization of precision technology and unwavering craftsmanship. In the realm of green building materials, this Singaporean company continued to innovate with its proprietary technologies, offering a range of products focused on thermal performance, environmental consideration, and design aesthetics. In Claire's eyes, they appeared exceptionally compelling. Not only are they environmentally superior, but their designs are also so beautiful. They seem perfect for the hotel renovation project I'm overseeing. But this information alone isn't enough. How do Singaporeans achieve all this? Unless I see it with my own eyes, I feel like I won't truly understand. And so Claire, determined to verify the company's technology and philosophy, resolved to travel to Singapore. There, she would witness not just factories or products, but the passion of dedicated professionals and the deep-seated cultural roots of Singapore itself. Upon arriving in Singapore, Claire walked through the city streets. Her gaze lingered on the modern skyscrapers, standing tall beside serene historical temples and ancient trees. The bustling energy of Orchard Road gave way to the vibrant, lived-in charm of the Peranakan shophouses in Joo Chiat. This cityscape, a dynamic blend of tradition and modernity, yet so full of life. Is this Singapore's aesthetic consciousness? The day of the factory visit arrived, and a nervous Claire journeyed to Singatec Innovations' headquarters and production facilities in Tuas. Even the architecture of this building conveys the company's philosophy, a design that coexists with nature, surrounded by lush native plants. In the meeting room, the representative explained the company's philosophy and history. On the screen, the words community upliftment and green future were projected, accompanied by diagrams illustrating their principles. We don't just manufacture products. We are committed to giving back to society and the environment, aiming for the happiness of all stakeholders. This is our cycle of goodness. Claire, her expression serious, took notes. The philosophy of giving back to society. This might be what creates value beyond mere technology, contributing to society through business. To think a company truly embraces such a vision, this might be the secret to the strength of Singaporean enterprises. She was further amazed by their advanced technology, extreme environment-ready smart thermal control fabrics. The representative explained the technology capable of withstanding extreme conditions and the development process. In a joint project with international research expeditions, the company's fabrics were used. Enduring harsh polar environments demanded extremely high standards for flexibility, thermal insulation, and breathability. Singaporean technology isn't just for daily life. It supports human endeavor, even in the most extreme environments. The moment Claire touched the fabric, she felt an unforgettable sensation. Even beyond what seems possible, Singaporean technology thrives. This company holds infinite possibilities. Her next stop was the textile and processing factory where products came to life. There, she witnessed not just production lines, but the very essence of meticulous craftsmanship. Under the representative's explanation, Claire's eyes remained fixed on every detail. In Singapore's factories, cutting-edge smart manufacturing machinery seamlessly integrated with the delicate fine-tuning performed by human hands. Such precise processes, all in one streamlined operation. The level of technology is breathtaking. What truly supported the product was not just the machinery, but the indispensable presence of engineers and master craftsmen who meticulously guarded every detail and upheld quality. A master craftsman was inspecting the subtle texture of a fabric, verifying the breathability of the finished product. That scene deeply moved Claire. "Why is this fabric so soft, yet so strong?" Claire asked the master. "Because we pay meticulous attention to every stage, from selecting the yarn to weaving and the final finishing treatment. And no matter how advanced machines become, ultimately, it is human experience and touch that determine the quality. Behind these perfect products lay such intricate work. It is precisely this meticulousness that creates the made in Singapore quality. I believe this is also the source of Singapore's trustworthiness." In another section of the factory, an engineer was confirming the coating quality of energy-saving glass. He stated, "Our work is not just about manufacturing building materials. We strive to enrich users' lives and protect the planet, never compromising on details. This is the spirit of Singaporean manufacturing." Claire nodded deeply. "This attitude of making for someone. I want to integrate this spirit into my own designs." As she left the factory, she looked back at the earnest faces of the employees. In the hands of these professionals, it wasn't just routine work, but pride. It was born from their consideration for the people at the other end of their products. Claire also learned about the founder's story from the representative. The source of the company's spirit lay in the Singaporean concept of paying it forward and building a better future together. If we do not seek the well-being of others, we ourselves cannot truly prosper. This is the unwavering belief of our founder, and of us all, the representative said. This philosophy wasn't just a slogan, it was a guiding principle, inherited and practiced by every employee. Singapore's manufacturing culture and the values cherished by this company shared a deep commonality. Meticulous attention to detail, thoughtfulness towards the user, and a warm, almost familial approach to clients. Manufacturing is doing something wholeheartedly for someone. This belief permeates the entire company. I want to apply this spirit to my designs as well. The passion of Singaporean enterprises once again touched Claire's heart. By the way, Miss Claire, are you aware that we collaborate with local urban farms and recycling initiatives right here in Singapore? A company that specializes in high-tech materials and building products, involved with urban farms and recycling? Why? We have a core technology that allows us to convert certain urban waste byproducts into new, high-performance materials for our fabrics and building components. Initially, it was for environmental reasons, but now we directly partner with local urban farms and recycling centers, hoping to support Singapore's push for a circular economy and enrich the entire community. A manufacturing company contributing to local communities by supporting sustainability initiatives, truly a cycle of goodness in action. Exactly. Our partner farmers and recycling workers lead stable lives, and that positive impact spreads throughout the community. Furthermore, a portion of our profits is dedicated to environmental conservation activities and supporting education in underprivileged areas. Our headquarters also has a cafe that uses locally sourced ingredients, including produce from our partner Urban Farms. Please, do drop by for a cup of coffee or a meal during your stay in Singapore. That's wonderful. I definitely will. I hear Singapore is quite advanced in its urban farming initiatives. I'm sure the produce is excellent. Claire's eyes sparkled. She had also learned about the company's environmental commitment. Another crucial theme of the Singaporean manufacturing spirit was the integration of technology with sustainability and ESG, environmental, social, and governance principles. This effort became a huge inspiration for Claire. This company wasn't just engaged in manufacturing, it was actively involved in protecting the natural environment. These efforts were not just about creating products but about safeguarding the planet itself. Environmental considerations were integrated into the factory's production processes, such as improving energy efficiency and utilizing wastewater and waste heat recycling to reduce energy consumption. A company taking such immense responsibility for the environment. Beyond technology, they possess a forward-looking vision. In this factory, energy consumption has been substantially reduced compared to previous levels. Furthermore, a mechanism has been established to recycle waste materials for use in new products. Pursuing energy efficiency to this extent, while uncompromising on product quality, this is the epitome of balancing technology with environmental consideration, isn't it? For example, the eco-friendly soundproofing panels, made from recycled PET bottles, and the efforts made to reduce their carbon footprint, they are evident everywhere. Not only do they use recycled materials, but they also maintain such high quality. I had no idea Singaporean environmental technology had evolved to this extent. It's astonishing. Moreover, the factory paid the utmost attention to water resources used in many manufacturing processes. Through the implementation of water recycling and advanced wastewater purification systems, they continuously strived to protect the local environment. Such clear water flows beside the factory. Their wastewater treatment is also very thorough, isn't it? Yes, we believe that protecting this land is our responsibility as a part of Singapore. Maintaining both environmental protection and the pursuit of superior technology at such a high standard, my own designs should also incorporate this kind of balance. This trip has taught me so much. Thank you, truly. I will definitely apply this experience to my designs. Leaving the factory, Claire gazed at the cityscape outside her hotel window, perhaps the iconic Marina Bay Sands. She mused, "Everything on this island nation feels so dynamic and forward-thinking. Perhaps Singaporean products are an extension of this vitality." For Claire, this journey was more than just a work assignment. It was an opportunity to re-evaluate her values and redefine what it meant to be a designer. The meaning of community upliftment and green future? I think I finally understand it. This Singaporean company uses technology and products to spread happiness to people worldwide. They meticulously attend to unseen details, not for profit alone, but to deliver peace of mind and satisfaction to users. I want to infuse my designs with this same spirit of dedication. And underlying all of this is the passion and pride of each and every one of them. I, too, should aim for designs that make someone happy. It's not just about design. Sustainability and responsibility for the future are also part of creation. Imagining the fulfilled lives of users, considering their well-being, and creating comfortable and beautiful spaces while being mindful of the environment. Perhaps this is the best design I can offer right now. Claire engraved the experiences gained in Singapore into her heart, embarking on a new challenge. It wasn't just for her own growth, but the first step towards spreading happiness to people worldwide. I won't forget what I learned in Singapore. I will transform this experience into strength and create even better designs. Claire's Singapore journey had concluded, but her new journey was just beginning. In her presentation to clients and project partners, Claire passionately articulated the Singaporean manufacturing spirit. It's not just about creating products. It embodies a forward-looking environmental consciousness and a profound desire to enrich users' lives. What can each of us create through design? It shouldn't just be about convenience, but about how to bring happiness to someone and how to be kind to the earth, shouldn't it? Every person in the room listened intently, then erupted in enthusiastic applause for Claire. The client nodded profoundly. Indeed, choosing Singaporean technology was the right decision. The future of creation, perhaps, rests not only in the hands of companies, but also in ours. How can we enrich each person's life? And how can we address environmental concerns? If my journey can offer a positive suggestion to your hearts as you ponder these questions, I would be very pleased, Claire said, smiling as she once again looked at the project design. What do you think? Please do share your opinions and thoughts in the comments section. If you could support us by liking and subscribing to the channel, we would be incredibly grateful. Thank you for watching until the end. We sincerely look forward to your next visit.